Hey everyone, it's Natter. I got Austin with me, and today it's our first episode of Nadscopeology. How you guys doing?
And then this
Nadscopeology.
Yes, that. I'm sorry, my words are very mixed up today.
Yep.
But today, we are going to see our old TV show, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, we're not exactly going to watch it since this is a podcast after all.
So, we're actually going to see the epic fails of Total Drama Island.
Well, speaking of Total Drama, we also got some news of some of the new characters on the show.
After we just recently discovered that new characters were being developed.
Yeah, and a new season of the show. What a fucking surprise.
Which we already said, if the originals are not broken, do not fix them.
One of the characters is Ripper, but all the characters have proper names, but...
Oh, wait. Nope, that's not it.
But one of the goth characters, is called Scary Girl. Really? Scary Girl? Scary Girl?
Like, did you guys run out of names?
Yeah. Like, did you run out of fucking names to come up with?
Other than Scary Girl?
Ugh. Well, Becca or Jennifer would have been a better name.
But come on, Scary Girl?
How unoriginal.
I mean, just really.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Total Drama episode.
Well, yeah, and probably how... Yeah.
Like, how can you not have any good names other than that?
Well, they're back with a new season. Well, going back to the original first season named Total Drama Island. Well, it's still called Total Drama regardless.
Okay, let's start with the first ones that we already have seen. And that's not going to make me less ticked off than I already am.
Well, apart from the generic name on one of the main characters...
At least they kept the two characters completely right.
Yeah.
Like Chris McClane and Chef. I mean, what's the point of making a new series if Chef and Chris aren't in it?
Yeah. And we mostly got some of the names revealed. Yeah. Yeah, like for example, Ripper.
Which we have no idea who that is.
Yeah. It's the guy over there.
Which is the guy in the yellow hat.
Not the yellow hat. Oh, the blue baseball jersey.
I mean, just really, looking at these guys right now,
Well,
I'm not impressed.
Well, it's a new set of contestants, so there's probably going to be some new...
And, to make matters even worse...
Well, not exactly, but even though...
They didn't even keep the original characters.
Well, they're all in the background, but until the reveal that it's going to be a new set of campers, similar to Revenge of the Island and Pocket 2.
Which didn't even make any sense. Pocket 2 had no meaning to Total Drama. Absolutely none.
But they still kept Chris, and they made the challenges even more intense.
Which they shouldn't, because their lawyers keep saying not to do that.
Well, then again...
It's completely ridiculous.
Another character that looks similar to Eva or Brick, I believe her name is Axel.
And there were so many love couples in this series, like it wasn't even funny.
Well, not necessarily really love couples, or
And some of those love couples didn't even make any sense.
yeah, and it's like, I don't know if Tom McGills or Jennifer Perstris had the idea of breaking up some of the characters and fitting them with other ones. And yeah, excuse me, go to the right for a sec. We're going to move on to the other characters on the left. There we go. The next ones we've seen are Michelle, Caleb, Julia, which is sort of...
Bowie? What kind of name is Bowie?
You remember David Bowie, the 80s pop artist?
Yeah, I get that part, but just Bowie? That doesn't make any lack of sense.
Well, I don't know. We haven't learned about the characters yet, but as soon as the new season comes out this year, hopefully in winter 2022, but...
Well, I'm not going to argue that it's not an original name, but seriously, people, you can do better than that.
But yeah, at least the show had like a fucking spin-off series, like the Redonkulous Race, for example.
Oh my god, the Redonkulous Race. Don't even get me started on that. There weren't even any couples. Well, actually, no. There was just one.
Well, the Redonkulous Race isn't that bad. It's a pretty good spin-off to Total Drama.
Except that part where Dave totally accidentally said the wrong thing to the wrong girl.
Well, that's Pakatu Island, not the Redonkulous Race. Dawn is the host instead of Chris, since it is a spin-off series.
But, and other than that, throughout all the other seasons, it tells us nothing about what happened to Dakota after she was eliminated, or what happened to Sam, or their relationship for that matter.
Hopefully, if the Redonkulous Race gets another season, hopefully Total Drama's spin-off series, or even the new season of Total Drama, would explain that type of stuff.
And here's something that didn't make any sense at all. Ezekiel kept coming back from most things that he died from.
And man, it also turned him into like Gollum or some shit.
Like, that's just a rip-off of Gollum, for God's sake.
Ugh, man. The mutation he went through.
I mean,
holy
seriously.
Fucking shit.
I mean, just really. They should get sued for making a knockoff like that.
Well, then again, it is a parody after all.
Well, okay, I'm not going to argue about that, but perhaps they could. Perhaps not make Ezekiel look like Gollum. Just saying.
Oh, man. But as soon as the new season comes out, this is all we can find.
And all the names we can tell you right now, so we don't do any spoilers, because spoilers are bad, and we don't do that.
Yeah, until the new season of Total Drama comes out, this is all we can tell you, but most of the cast members, at least design-wise, look pretty good.
And
at least it's not Total Drama Rama. Fuck that show.
And let's move on to bigger questions. Let's say a random YouTuber has been buzzing us for weeks about, why haven't you guys done another arcade video? When are we going to see that?
Well, just to be clear, we might do a new arcade video someday, but right now it isn't the right time since both of us are like pretty busy.
Yes, both of us have our own lives to deal with.
Yeah, and two, this is like not exactly the best time to do them, but Somehow, this weekend on my main YouTube channel, not the Nadscopeology podcast, we might
that channel went down some time ago. Unfortunately, there just wasn't enough views.
Well, but unfortunately, but then again, it's still our first episode of our podcast.
And you know what really ticks me off? That they don't even show Dakota after these events have happened.
Well, some fan art and fan fictions or fan theories kind of explain what happened.
Then again, maybe they're trying to hide something for later.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that. It's like, if a fucking tree falls down on his ass, it's like blowing a load before it lands. Sort of like what happened to the Total Drama franchise as a whole. It had a good start, but ended up pretty rough.
And then, here were days that Chris actually disrespected a Chinese lesson.
Well,
and they didn't even wear beards in Chinese, I don't think.
Well, some people, regardless of culture, whether they're from around the world or anything.
And Harold was right. Chef did not wear the right stuff for Japan.
Yeah. Apparently, Harold...
I mean, if you're going to pick a theme, pick the right one.
Yeah. I hope you guys get to tune into the new season of Total Drama when it comes out. But until then,
we cannot confirm a date on when it is coming out.
Yeah. But that's all for now since we hit the 12-minute mark. But if you did like this episode of the podcast, be sure to check out my social media pages or Austin's YouTube channel, which is full of WWE intros.
Which I have stopped doing because I have gotten so much crap on for doing so many copyrights.
Well, the DMCA is getting worse, which really fucking sucks ass. But you get to check us both out, but make sure to subscribe to the Nadscopeology channel for more video podcasts like this.
And most possibly, very possibly, we might be able to do another arcade, but soon.
Yeah. But until then, this is the fucking Nadscope with the Zero Dragon himself. And this is the end of Nadscopeology. Peace out, guys. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Have yourselves a really nice Halloween.